Crypto trading, we're back. Guys, check this out. We got the Monero. We're so excited about what happened here over the last, couple of days mostly, but basically, ever since that head and shoulders pattern began to break, we got involved with the Monero, and we've done so well here. It's really beyond our expectations, to be honest. But aside from that, guys, what a wonderful technical behavior we have here from the Monero, right? Just a couple of days ago, I was telling you about the fact that we decided to pull out. We had a bullish position. It was doing fairly well, right? We entered around 78 after price crossed back above 76.5. We managed that bullish position up until price crossed back below that neckline. And take a look. This is really amazing. You can see how first it crossed back above that neckline. That was an important event for us, right? It was a milestone. And it got us more comfortable carrying on with this bullish position, which basically our final destination was very ambitious, far above the edge of that screen here. It was actually around, it was 142. That's how ambitious that was. So obviously we had big hopes for the Monero, right? However, when we noticed, we knew that price basing itself above that neckline day in, day out, even though it was looking promising, we knew that we have to have that weekly close, right? That weekly confirmation. And up until that point, we can't be too sure about this, seemingly breakout. And when we switched to the weekly, obviously price came back one day, right? It was actually the last day of that week. And it crossed back below the neckline just to close the weekly bar, guys. Take a look. This is quite remarkable stuff. What a powerful technical picture, guys. Take a look at that huge spike coming all the way just to close below that neckline. How suspicious is that? So, obviously, we got very concerned over our bullish position and we closed it out. Later on, guys, we noticed that price was coming from below and beginning to retest that neckline. This time, checking from below, making sure it's a solid resistance. That was too much for us to bear, and we decided to flip over. And we got in with a bearish position on the Monero as part of our general bearish conviction on the market. As you know, we talked about that for the previous couple of days, looking at the Bitcoin, looking at the Ripple, looking at the Litecoin, all of which presents a pretty grim picture, right? Some longer in longer time frames, some presents a kind of a short-term cycle downside pressure. But eventually, we have a very high correlation between all of the leading coins. I would say all of the coins in general. So we decided to take this one up, right? We decided to engage here with a short position. Basically, we're trying to replicate the same target, the same move. In fact, the same move that we were so successful with last time. I'm talking about, the bearish move, right? The bearish position we had. Basically, last time we were here with a bearish position, we took the whole right shoulder. Even before the breakout, even before the neckline was broken, we got in. Here, we're going to try to replicate the same move, taking the same targets, guys. We're going to use the same targets here. 76.5 again as our first price target, and 71.75 again as our second and final destination, second price target, final destination. We can also find here the 200-day moving average. What a coincidence, guys. Showing up right here, right on time. So yeah, stop loss level, guys. It's a slightly above that neckline and that break, that breakout point at 94.10. We think it's far enough to keep us safe here, and we should be careful, right? Because it's a downside move. It's always a little bit more unpredictable than an upside move. So we're going to be watching very closely our short position here and we're going to be dragging that stop loss level accordingly as long as price remains on the downside. Alright guys, that's about that. Monero looking pretty good on the downside. We'll have to come back. Till next time, be well.